Welcome to the Inner Space vlog. This is vlog 33 and this is part 2 of emotional accountability and our intuition. So I was speaking last week about emotional accountability and our intuition and our relationship with those two kind of major aspects in our lives, and how much our emotional accountability affects our relationship with our intuition. So this is part of quite a big emotional wave of consciousness, of unconsciousness, that's been going through our individual and collective lives. And I feel like it's quite an important wave, because I do feel, both personally and professionally, that a deeper relationship with our intuition and a much more accountable, enjoyable relationship with our emotions, with our feelings, will really bring the biggest change that we need on this planet, both individually and collectively, in terms of moving on in consciousness, in our evolution, physically, emotionally, psychically and spiritually. So I really feel like we've been given quite an opportunity to come to terms with some of our more challenging emotions over the last few weeks. Some of those challenging emotions don't necessarily have to be negative. I mean, we've got right at the top of the emotional scale, which I covered in Emotional Rainbows, which is on vlog 31, was we have emotions like passion and courage, which when they're tempered, sort of in the heart, when they're coming from that intuitive heart place, they're amazing, fiery qualities, emotional qualities of feeling that really bring us through quite challenging situations and challenging situations in our relationships, and really manifest quite a fulfilled life. Without passion and courage, we would not be able to live a joyful, fulfilling life. But the challenging thing about them is that passion has anger in it, and courage has rage in it. So in order to be comfortable with courage and passion in ourselves and in other people, we need to be really accountable and more comfortable with the flow of anger and rage in our own lives. And they are feelings that can come through, and we can feel them and let them go. And they're much more manageable when we're in a heart relationship with them, and they're much more enjoyable because they then manifest as intuitive passion and intuitive courage. So emotional innocence, so like our intuitive innocence, plays a big part in us being able to trust our our intuition and give it space in our lives, in terms of really hearing clearly, really seeing clearly, really feeling clearly our intuition, its insights and its guidance. And one of the things that can really help with that is if we look back retrospectively of when we face challenging situations and challenges in our relationship with ourselves and others, how our intuition has always seen us through. And when we come through the other side of that challenge, we can look back retrospectively through our lives and actually see that our intuition was always spot on, even though maybe some of our fears got in the way of listening to some of that intuition. We've come through and everything has turned out okay. So I hope you're really feeling that in this part 2 of emotional accountability and our intuition. And I'd like to give you this week's affirmation, this vlog affirmation, which is: deepen the magic of my intuitive living. There is a space for my intuitive giving. Bringing my past, present into the eternal now nourishes us deeply to a receptive wow. So much love and many blessings on your inner space and your ongoing deepening and conscious relationship with your intuition and your accountability. And I look forward to seeing you in the next vlog.